Have you ever been scrolling through your feed and an ad pops up that feels like it was made just for you? Well, it's not magic, it's marketing. And in this explainer, we are going to pull back the curtain on Facebook or, Meta ads. This is one of the most powerful tools out there for anyone with something to promote. So whether you've got a product, a service, or even just an idea, you're going to walk away from this with a clear roadmap to get started.
So you've put in all the work, you've created something amazing. But now for the really hard part, right? How do you find the people who are actually going to love it? Just, posting it to the void and hoping for the best? That's kind of like shouting into a hurricane. So how do you actually cut through all that noise and connect with the right people?
Well, this is where Meta's ad platform completely changes the game. I mean, with its massive network across both Facebook and Instagram, it gives you this incredible ability to reach super specific groups of people. So let's break down the basic steps to harness this power for yourself.
Okay, but before you even think about designing your first ad, we have to lay some groundwork. Seriously, just like building a house, you need a solid foundation. And in the world of Facebook ads, that means getting your account set up the right way.
First things first, it's really important to know the difference between your personal profile and a business page. Now, you'll use your personal profile to manage everything on the back end, but all of your advertising, all of it, has to run through a dedicated business page. So think of it this way. Your profile is for your friends and family, but your page is the official public face of your brand.
Next up is your ad account. This is basically your advertising passport. It's the command center where you're going to build your campaigns, set your budgets, and see all your results. It's like a unique ID that tells Meta, hey, I'm an advertiser, and it links your business page and your payment info all in one spot.
All right, with our foundation in place, let's get to the fun part, the blueprint for an ad campaign. Now, it might look a little complicated at first, but honestly, it's built on a really simple and logical three-part structure.
I want you to think about it like a filing cabinet. The campaign is the entire cabinet. That's your one big overarching goal. Then, inside that cabinet, you have the drawers. Each drawer is an ad set, and that's where you define who you're targeting. And then inside each drawer are the individual files. Those are your ads. That's the actual stuff people will see in their feed.
So your very first decision, and maybe the most important one, is you have to tell Facebook what you want to accomplish. Are you just trying to get your name out there? Well, that's an awareness campaign. Or are you trying to drive people to your website? That's traffic. Or do you want actual real sales? Then you're going to choose a sales campaign. And this choice is so important. See, if you choose sales, Facebook's algorithm is literally going to go hunt for people in your audience who are known to click buy. But if you choose leads because you have, say, a high-end consulting service, it's going to look for people who tend to fill out forms. You are essentially giving the AI its marching orders.
Okay, you've got your objective set. Now it's time for the real magic of the Meta ad platform, the ability to zero in on your ideal customer. Let's talk about how you actually define your audience.
The level of detail you can get into here is, honestly, it's pretty wild. You can target by location, of course, but also by age, interests like hiking or marketing, and even behaviors, like people who are frequent online shoppers. This lets you build a super specific profile of exactly who you want to talk to.
But here's the real secret sauce. It's not just about picking one interest, it's about layering them to narrow things down. So instead of showing your ad for fancy dress shoes to every single person who likes shoes, which includes millions of people who only buy sneakers, you can tell Meta to only show it to people who like both shoes and formal wear. That kind of laser focusing saves you a ton of money and puts your ad right in front of the people most likely to actually care.
So, you've set your goal, you know exactly who you're talking to. Now what are you going to say? It's time to craft the message they'll actually see, the ad itself. This is where all that strategy stuff becomes real.
Yep, after all that work on the back end, setting things up, defining audiences, it all comes down to this single moment. The ad that pops up in someone's feed while they're scrolling. This is your chance to make an impression.
A truly great ad has two parts that have to work together perfectly. First, you've got the creative. That's your image or your video. Its job is to stop the scroll. It has to be eye-catching. Then you've got the copy. That's your text and your headline. Its job is to convince them to take the next step. One without the other, it just falls flat.
And you don't want to just show your product, you want to tell a quick story. What problem does it solve? What feeling does it create? And, this is absolutely crucial, always end with a clear instruction, a call to action. You have to tell the user exactly what to do next, whether it's shop now, learn more, or sign up. Don't make them guess.
Now, launching your ad is really just the beginning. The true power of digital advertising comes from the feedback loop. You look at the data, you understand what's working, what's not, and you make things better over time.
The best part is, you're not flying blind here. Facebook gives you this whole dashboard full of analytics. It lets you see exactly how things are going, so you know which ads are actually driving real-world results and which ones are duds.
Now, you're going to see a ton of data, but there's one number that's usually the most important: your cost per result. This answers a really simple question. How much did you have to pay to get one sale or one lead? So if you spend $100 and you get 4 sales, your cost per result is $25. This is the bottom line. It tells you if your campaign is actually profitable.
And please, don't assume your first ad is going to be the best one. The key to really succeeding here is to test things. Run a few different versions of your ad at the same time. Maybe one with a video, one with a photo. Let the data show you what your audience actually responds to. When you find that winning ad, that's when you can confidently put more money behind it.
So there you have it. That's the basic blueprint for running your first ad campaign. This platform gives you the power to find and speak directly to your ideal customer, pretty much anywhere on the planet. The only question left is, who are you going to talk to first?